Take a puff and enjoy the smoke. Gather around and share the flame. Life is short, so enjoy the ride. Grab your guns and light them up. From our bunker to all you watching, raise your glass and take a shot. Because in arms the smoke is right. We are live on the air from the God room, our HQ. We stand tall and we stand free, with a smoke, a good drink, and brotherhood. Light it up and take a puff, enjoy the smoke, because it's time to unwind. Gather around and share the flame. Life is short, so enjoy the ride. Grab your guns and light them up. From our bunker to all you watching, raise your glass and take a shot. With guns in arms, the smoke is right.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back to Gars and Arms podcast.
Gars and Arms.
I've stopped keeping count of how many episodes we're at, so I don't know anymore, but
20-something.
You're invisible.
I'm invisible.
That's awesome. I
Am
knew
I?
there was something weird about you. You freaking vampire. What the hell? How does that work? Oh, I guess I'm not moving, so
Yeah.
The camera froze.
it's all... Were you just saying something about that? It hasn't messed up yet, so it shouldn't. And here it is. I'm frozen in time, and you're nowhere in time.
Keep on talking. No, seriously, keep on talking while I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, we're
I don't want that side. That's my fat side.
Now let's see if we can switch back.
Hell of a way to start out a show.
Always.
Welcome, everybody. If you're just joining us, if you've never been here before, this shit happens quite often.
Yes, it does.
We've
professionals.
Yeah, we've made it pretty freaking easy to mess up a video cast, podcast, whatever you want to call it. So if you're looking for a podcast or a video cast that doesn't have problems, this ain't it. You know, like those people say on the Tiki Talk and all that stuff. If you're just keep scrolling. If this ain't your thing, just keep scrolling.
Oh, look. It's
'Cause
working now.
We're going to have some issues every now and again.
This one comes on.
But we usually get it sorted out fairly quickly. Hint, hint.
It's
But,
everything's figure-outable.
Yeah, we figure it out eventually. I mean,
Yeah,
last
now I'm not
week,
figuring it out.
last week I don't think we had any issues.
There it goes.
It ran pretty smoothly, so I mean, hell, we got one show. Everything went okay. Try to do this show, and it becomes a clusterfuck.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
What's new?
Okay.
Am I showing up now?
Yep.
Okay.
For now. showing up in your podcastiness.
Hopefully, everything goes good. All right.
Yeah, I don't know, like 2 minutes lag or something.
I think it's like 20-something seconds lag. I
Hell,
should be
you've
getting
been-
ready to walk
I was
across
gonna
the
say, you've been
screen,
sitting there for
so-
20 seconds. Unless my seconds are just faster than real seconds.
Yeah, here I come. Yeah, all right.
Hey, you know, before we get started, how you just threw the double deuce up there, peace sign? Well, I just did it too. You're not supposed to do that anymore. Because this whole AI thing, you're supposed to do your peace signs facing you now, away from the camera. Because with AI, AI now can take your fingerprints. And you can lose your identity and everything.
Oh, they ain't
just
getting my
through-
fingerprints off
just
this
through that.
subpar video quality.
I don't know, man. Stranger things have happened. But
If,
yeah,
if they're able to get my fingerprints
I-
off this glitchy
I read about that.
video,
Dude, with the hackers they got out there nowadays, you never know.
that's going to be somebody pretty desperate.
I mean, you know, they'd be pretty desperate to take mine too. My credit score is like 600.
A little bougie said the ads on Twitch is stupid. 2 minutes of ads.
Oh, I believe it.
Well, she should be watching
They're-
on like YouTube or
Yeah,
Rumble.
they're just as bad on Rumble. I watched 7 ads in an hour show. And we ain't getting a dime from them. I think the last I looked at our account, we had 0.04 cents in there.
Ooh,
We're
big.
balling.
Yes.
Yeah, Rumble does not pay for nothing.
Nobody pays.
Rumble doesn't pay for nothing. You can't be found there. It's a joke of a platform.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna start doing commercials.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by Tampons R Us. Smoke one today. Let
Look,
your,
all you do is you
let-
open up this little blue bubble gum and you chew it 30 minutes before.
yeah, let your 3-year-old get a hold of those for a minute.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and
We're started out. I'm uncomfortable already. We've had technical issues.
welcome to the show. My name is Kyle, aka sometimes Coyote.
Ain't nobody calls him Coyote.
Nope, nobody. But
He
if I
calls
don't say it,
himself.
you give me a look. So
I do.
I gotta
I mean,
say,
hell, we all got names. I figured.
you're about
not-
the only one that actually goes off of your given nickname on the show and Cowboy. But he ain't
I mean,
here.
it's funny. It's funny because the only people that call me Outlaw. I mean, you got Kevin. He calls me by the great niece and nephew's nickname. But other than that, we got one guy at the plant I deliver to. When he sees me, he'll call me Outlaw. I'm like, bitch, you know my name.
Some people just
You
like
know my
nicknames.
name. It is what
Like
it
my
is.
dad calls everybody by a nickname.
No, really?
Yeah.
See, nicknames didn't really, I don't think, started here until your son.
I mean, I've known the man 20 years, and still to this day,
he
in
calls,
his phone,
he calls you shithead?
no, in his phone, I'm Ford Boy.
Ford boy. That's because he's Chevy boy.
But I
Ford and-
think most of his people, like, I was like, when he introduced me, like, oh, this is
Okay, so what does he call me? Nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
I think I've only ever
Yeah,
heard him call me
he's got-
say my name.
He's got pet names for everybody. Nobody goes by their actual name.
I'll
with
ask him, like,
I was going to say, now I'm going to have to message him and say, hey,
Yeah.
you got a nickname for me? If not, my heart's hurt.
yeah, because, like, everyone, oh, this is Jim Bob, and his name is, like, Ronald or something. You know what I mean?
This is
Yeah.
Billy Joe
Yeah.
Jim Bob.
Like,
What's
he
your
had
real name, Jim?
Like a long time ago, he had some kid living with him, and he was building a truck while he was living there, and he was walking to work, riding a bike to work or whatever. And that dude, he was S10.
Yeah.
That was his name.
Like, never calling him by it. Like, they, like, literally, he, like, hey, this is my buddy S10, and then, like, I don't know.
This is my friend Skeeter and Cooter over here.
Pretty much. That's how it goes.
That's crazy. Hell of an intro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we're here.
All that to say, there's Outlaw.
And that's K Mama.
And K Mama's running the computer.
She's running the show.
The
That's
show
why it's
like
all
usual?
jacked up. No.
Whoa.
I guess, well,
I'm so lost now.
yeah, I guess we'll jump into smokes for tonight. So if
Yeah.
you're watching and you haven't grabbed a cigar or you want to grab a cigar, go grab it real quick so you can light it up and be part of the enjoyment, and also drop comments, be part of the show there, be interactive. As you can see from the title of this show, we're just going to talk about some oddities, I guess you could call it, for Area 51. I got on an Area 51 kick this week, and
He did, and he hit me with it, and I've ran with it.
I watched a bunch of videos out here in the Gar room this week on people exploring Area 51 and pushing the limits and pissing off camo dudes and all that fun stuff, and so it kind of got me going down the interesting stuff that's happening with Area 51. Not so much the conspiracy theories about aliens and all that. This is more of like just oddities that's happening around there. And so we'll be diving into that subject, but
Can we see how many people are watching? That's about the only thing I like
yeah,
to watch, because I don't like
just click
seeing
on the
myself,
tab
but-
next to this one, or you can just close this one out.
Well, I mean, I don't
This
mind
one?
watching
No,
this,
the other
but
one. Yeah. There's
there
our
we-
viewers up
there
there.
we go.
So
How many does that say?
5.
Damn.
I'm probably gonna butcher this one.
Yeah, you are, because I know I am.
Oh, Dobie's watching.
What's
Uh,
up, Dobie? What's up, babe?
This is I got the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust tonight. The Sombra Mesa.
Yeah, you messed that up.
I'm sure I butchered that.
Him and his gringo
Shame,
ways.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, my
That's not
gringo-ness
it.
comes out.
That's not even Spanglish. That was just shit.
Sobri Mesa. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Sobremesa.
Sobre mesa.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some kind of
You have to roll your R's.
yeah, I'm sure.
I am too. That's why I said it.
So yeah, it's supposed to be a good one. I got 2 of these. Like this one, I don't remember which one this one is. It came in a sampler pack that I got months ago.
Months ago.
So it's been resting for a while. So I'm gonna get mine fired up.
You had a
I've
good nap, 'cause I'm getting ready to smoke that ass.
already got my cut done. So
Mine's cut.
what you got tonight?
A cigar.
I know that.
And it... Oh, you know what this one smells like?
Boop.
Boop. I'm going to butcher this one because it's a Macanudo Inspirado.
Casey
see.
laughed at your.
Why is she watching? This is adults only.
Which one is it?
One of those that I had no clue I even had. So it must have come in a sampler pack I got. Because like I said, I've got 2 different GQs in my humidor, and I have no idea what GQs are, how I got them, when
Don't
I
know.
got them. So it had to have been in a sampler pack.
Are you ready? Check this out. Look what I got this week.
You letting him waste money like this? Children and their toys. Look, I've still got the same one I've had. But in
Hey,
all,
when
in all
you're-
fairness, you did tell me you were going to get one of those.
When you get into cigars,
No,
lighters
when
lighters,
you get into cigars, you get into cigars.
lighters and cutters are one of those things that just seem to accumulate. You can never really have enough of either of them.
You
Well-
know, in all honesty, I've got 2 torches.
My lighters tend to disappear because my son takes them.
Yeah, you need to be careful with that.
Yeah, I know.
He is a little pyro.
Every night. I'm like, where's my damn lighter? Before. He's gotten good about. You alright over there?
There was a lot going on right here. This thing started taking off like an airplane, and then you were talking about Caden being a pyro as I was trying to get my cigar lit. Yeah, so needless to say, don't inhale.
That's a given.
Whew.
That one went straight to the lungs, didn't it?
Yeah.
And this, folks, is why Kyle doesn't do the naughty stuff. He doesn't partake in the devil's lettuce because his lungs can't handle it.
Yeah, speaking of children and pyros,
I thought you had exploded over there. I didn't know what was going on. Scared the hell out of me.
well, I didn't know what happened at first
Jeez.
either. And then that weird sound came out, and it just made it worse. And made me start laughing.
Man, I think we need a do-over.
But anyway, speaking of
Jeez.
kids and pyros,
That's
right?
probably going to be the best part of the show. People going to be like, fuck, I don't need to watch anymore.
Speaking of kids and pyros,
Mm-hmm.
this was probably like 2-3 weeks ago. We had to go to the store, and we were out running our errands, and we left the kids home to clean their rooms, right?
Yeah, I see how that went.
We get a call from Caden yelling
Oh, good Lord.
because Casey had lit a candle in her room right next to, on her dresser, right next to some little, I don't know what they are, wall decoration things hanging. They're like little sparkly things
Oh,
that...
yeah.
Well, she lit the candle, and apparently the flame
Jump to the sparkly
jumped to
things.
the little sparkles, and he's calling on, saying, "Your daughter almost burned down the house. I had to, the fire is going up the wall. I had to put it out. She wouldn't put it out, so I had to rip the things off the wall and carry it.
Was
run
she
them
just sitting there
outside."
watching it? Ooh.
And so,
I mean, I could see that.
I tell him, I said, "Okay, you know what? No more candles in your rooms
Yeah. That,
until your rooms are clean."
So, so it was a panel, because it's the one over there on like where her bed is.
mm-hmm.
It's like a plastic, like shimmery wall. Well, she had one panel that was left over, but she had it over on one of her shelving units. And it was just sitting there, but it was still wrapped in the plastic. So the candle she lit it and then put it next to it, not realizing, and so it caught the plastic, and then that started burning, and it went to the thing, and there was a big ass burn mark on her wall, like when we got.
Yeah, so we come home, and sure enough, there's black soot going up the wall.
I mean, CPS got y'all's number. Y'all cooked. What is he?
Feeling frustrated? What's bugging?
Yes, I am feeling frustrated.
That was our guest speaker.
Yeah.
Did she just say fuck you?
Nobody even said.
Who the hell's talking through that? That's on the big speaker, right?
Okay, I get it.
I don't know if y'all can hear this, but this is some wild shit. We got some woman over in the corner that ain't there talking smack. And K-Mama done lost her shit about as much as he has. I'm the only one freaking out here. And I'm freaking out because of video he showed me before we even started. This is just some weird shit. I'm about to take my ball and go to the fucking house.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Now, if y'all set some shit up and show me that video just to fuck with me,
No,
I'm done.
I don't know why.
isn't that?
It's the A,
Oh yeah, okay.
the Amazon A, but nobody said her name, so why is it talking?
I don't know. Why are you talking to us?
She feels left out, I guess.
Apparently,
Do you feel left out?
I'm gonna leave if she answers. Peace. I'm done. So, a little bougie said that happened to your mom when we were kids. She burned silk flowers.
Oh, it must run in the family. Let's burn shit.
All right.
We're all fried out now. This is People are going to look at this show and go, who the hell are these idiots?
This is what
And
happens.
if Cowboy's watching, he's going, those stupid motherfuckers. I told him their shit was going to shit.
All right. Well,
That
want
was weird.
do we want to jump into the
Just go straight to Florida.
the
Everything,
Florida headline?
Yeah.
everything's just,
So
it's weird.
this one was a story from this week,
And if you didn't know, now you do.
and yeah, really kind of no words to describe this one, but it comes out of Orlando, I believe. I'm not sure exactly. You'll probably know. So, a Florida man tries to
why would I
steal
know? I didn't know
medical helicopter waiting to transport patients after I-75 crash. Florida man faces charges after troopers say he crashed his pickup truck on I-75 in Hernando County
Mm-hmm.
and tried to steal an emergency medical helicopter that landed to treat other victims. The suspect claimed he saw the Antichrist moments before losing control of his vehicle. The other two victims had suffered severe injuries in the wreck. I don't know if they were in his vehicle. It didn't say in the headline for this part of my screenshot.
Right.
So I don't know if it was him and two people in his vehicle or if he hit another vehicle or whatever, but two other people were seriously injured, and I guess that's who they landed life flight for. And then he tried to steal the said helicopter.
Did he play too much?
GTA.
What's that simulator game that Kaden plays?
Flight simulator?
Flight Simulator.
I don't know.
Hold
I'm
on.
guessing if he would have gotten the helicopter started or off of the ground, he probably would have crashed. But I'm guessing he wasn't able to figure out how to get it started. And
Does this fool really have mutton chops?
this
Yep.
was his.
It looks like it.
That was his.
It's all
I mean, that's
connected.
straight from Fox 35 Orlando's website.
No, he's got a beard. It didn't
Yeah.
look like it from here.
Yeah, that's what he.
Okay.
So,
Front's a lot lighter on the TV
yeah.
or the monitor here in the studio.
C. Dovey said 20 minutes in, Kyle turns into a ghost. Then Kyle almost dies lighting up his cigar. The room is haunted. What is going on?
This is my question, Dobie. This is why and you should see the video he showed me beforehand.
Yes, and this whole thing.
This
If
is
you were here pre-show and knew
Yeah.
what we were talking about and what we were potentially going to talk about, that would make this whole last 5 minutes a completely different perspective.
yeah,
I mean, I
Def-
see me.
definitely-
I'm not a ghost. I see me.
definitely different.
Casey said, yeah, that only happens in Florida.
Tell her to go clean her room or something. Go do a dish.
She wanted to watch y'all, so she's watching on YouTube in the house. But she's texting me the comments.
Oh,
Did you turn the Florida story off?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I could see
no,
me.
it's gonna do it itself.
I could see me. I don't see a ghost there, so that does it for my Florida headlines.
Shit, I got nothing else.
So I'll read this one to you. I was talking to you pre-show, just to get your off of the cuff reaction to this
Oh, the truck driver thing.
this thing. So this is from Iowa State Patrol commercial division, I guess. I don't know.
Commercial motor.
Yeah.
Commercial.
So this week.
Commercial Motor Vehicle Division.
This week, on I-35, one of their troopers responded to a traffic complaint, during which he observed an open container of alcohol in the vehicle's cup holder. Additional unopened containers were also present in the cab. Through the investigation, evidence revealed the driver was operating with a blood alcohol level content of 8 times the legal limit in a CDL required vehicle.
Wow.
It looks like, according to their their
8
picture,
times.
his blood alcohol level was 0.321. And he was operating a 18-wheeler.
That's crazy.
You'd be surprised how many truck drivers I see buy beer and go back out to their truck with it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Now, I think if I'm thinking right, I think you can't consume alcohol 24 hours before you get behind the wheel.
Right.
Why it's that amount of time, I don't know.
Right?
I think it
because
should be like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I've seen this one over here,
Mhm.
I won't mention his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
and why? Most of all, why would you?
Yeah, I guess it depends. I could see the 24-hour thing if you maybe had 1 or 2 beers. But if you're like a hardcore alcoholic,
Yeah, and you get up
Like-
5 hours later.
like for instance, my dad. My dad would drink 1 to 2 pints of vodka straight around 6 o'clock in the evening, and he would still smell like alcohol, and I'm pretty sure probably still would pop positive on a breathalyzer going to work the next morning.
Good Lord. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Like I truly believe he was always like a early riser, got to get to the shop early to open it up
Right.
early, want everything open, all the doors open and everything 30 minutes before. So like if the shop opened at say 7, he'd get there at like 5:45. So he could make his coffee, get the shop open or whatever. I truly believe, looking back at that now, that I think that was his way of sobering up for the day.
Probably.
If he got there at 5:45, a good over an hour before the shop opened,
Getting that air flowing so he didn't
he could
smell so bad and all that.
he could get his coffee in him to help try to sober him up for the morning
Yep.
and all that.
I can see that.
I mean, there was times that I wouldn't be surprised with the amount of alcohol that he was drinking, that by the time he got off of work and started drinking again after work, he was just starting to come off of his,
His first buzz.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how those guys do it.
Yeah, I think it would depend upon definitely the amount of alcohol intake.
I mean, I did that in my 20s. I'd get home half lit, sleep 2-3 hours, get up, go to work. Couldn't do it now.
I can't do it.
I have a hard time with, just like the other day, 5 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still dragging.
Oh, so how did the blowout go?
It wasn't so much a blowout as had like a finishing nail. Went through a brand new tire, thickest part of the tread, made it all the way through, and it was leaking enough that by the time I got,
Was that on your
From-
way back or on your way there?
I guess I picked it up on the way there because I noticed it was flat when I got out to load, and so I pulled it into their little awning area because they have a huge air compressor, so I started putting air to it. And he was like, "Do you have something in it?" And I was like, "I've looked all over this tire, I don't see anything." And I don't know what it is about Hispanics and hearing leaking air, because he was like, "Wait, you hear that?" It was almost like a puppy, when they freak out about crap.
Yeah.
You hear that? And I was like, "Dude, I don't hear shit." He's like, "There's a leak," and he starts running his hand all over the tire, and he's like, "It's right here." I was like, how the hell do you hear a leak on the bottom of the damn tire?
Right.
But yeah, so it had like a finishing nail that went through, and so I backed up to where it was on top. It was like a pencil lead width, little hole with air coming out.
You wouldn't think that it would affect
So
big
I
old
told him, I
tires
was like,
that.
I looked at him, I said, "Find me a screw," because He pulled it out and it started
Right.
leaking more.
Right.
I was like, well, now you screwed me.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to call? I was like, I can't call anybody. It's the company's trailer. I got to call
Right.
them to have them send somebody out. So I was like, do you have a screw? I'll ram a screw down in there so I can get down the road. I did that. Made it from
Made it
2 miles past the church.
about 40 miles before he had to pull
Made
over.
it to Giddings, to the big truck stop. The only truck stop in Giddings.
Oh, yeah.
the
That.
CT.
It used to be Cefco, but
Yes.
it's now Casey's.
Oh, okay.
Well, Casey / but it says Casey's on the front now.
Mm-hmm.
Made it there, pulled in, was going to try to find something, walked around, it was flat again. Walked inside, they've changed Casey's from a travel center, truck stop, whatever. It's basically a glorified gas station.
Oh,
They
it's
didn't
not like
carry,
a.
they don't carry anything. I was
Dang,
like,
that was the
I
only
just
one
looked at
that.
the guy. I was like, because I asked him, I was like, you got a plug kit for? No, we got rid of all that. And I was like, imagine that.
Yeah.
You claim to be a truck stop, but you've got zero crap for trucks.
Yeah. And that was the only one in Giddings.
It still is the only one. And
Yeah. I mean, big enough for like.
the only thing they have for trucks now is food, drink, and diesel fuel. That's it. So yeah, I spent 3 hours there waiting on the tire service that they dispatched out of Georgetown to come fix it. Took the dude 10 minutes to change the flat.
But it took 3 hours to get from Georgetown.
Ready to put a whole new tire on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I never got an update, so I was curious.
Yep. That's the update. I sat there for 3 hours. Got to my delivery at 6 o'clock. Didn't leave there till 8 o'clock. Got back to the yard at 8:30. Had to get up and do it all over again at 3 o'clock the next morning. So yeah, it's been a hell of a week. But anyway, it is what it is.
Yep.
Well, we've knocked out the Florida story. We've knocked out a bunch of other random weird crap. So I guess now we'll just jump right into, ironically, the topic of the show, Area 51.
Area 51 and the weird shit they got going on.
And so I'll go ahead and have producer throw up.
The
So
first one's
we're gonna. Some of this stuff I heard about this week when I was watching some videos. They're not so much brand new news,
Did you hear that through the headphones?
but
Sorry, everybody.
with it,
I'm first.
some of it is like pretty recent. And the first story I learned about this week, it was talked about I think 3 weeks ago on the guy's video I watched, and it has to do with the I forget what the peak is called.
Tikaboo.
Tikaboo
Yeah.
Tikaboo Peak.
Tikaboo Peak, and actually it incorporates another peak that's nearby. And the interesting thing was this particular peak was
I think the other one's Adam Peak, maybe.
yeah, something like that, but this was like the only peak that was accessible to the public that you could get. It was the closest peak, I
Yeah, it
should
was the
say,
closest, yeah.
that was accessible by the public that you could get a clear look at the entire complex of Groom Lake.
Okay.
And if you had the
And
super telephoto
it
lens,
was 26 miles away. So we're not talking about like you're right on the border and like you're looking like 2 or 3 miles in away from the base. You know, you're 26 miles. You're gonna have to have a pretty big zoom lens, which this guy had gone to that place several months before this for an evening shot, and he had a pretty big zoom lens, and he was able to zoom in quite a bit and see stuff. But basically,
I mean, hell, he was just trying to get that sunset shot.
since he did that video, the government bullied their way in and basically took over almost 23,000 acres from public lands from the BLM, which was land that anybody can go to.
Yeah.
They bullied their way to coming up with rules or coming up with excuses of why they needed to acquire this land and block it off to make it to where you couldn't access it.
Because they're doing experimental defense stuff they don't want us seeing, is what they're claiming.
Yeah, so that was the big thing. Like, it was pretty interesting that this was the closest place you could get to
Right.
the base and BLC in there. And the list of reasons that they came up with and why they needed to basically take possession of this land and block it off, it was a bunch of BS excuses. Oh, it's not safe for hikers. And then they contradicted themselves by saying at the same time, right after, it's not safe. We haven't in the last several decades had an accident with anybody getting injured from hiking in this area.
But just in case.
But just in case, we need to close it and not let people be able to access it.
Right.
And so I found that interesting, which just adds every one of these little headlines that I find, it just kind of adds to the allure of Area 51 of, why? All you're doing at that point to me is just giving people more reason to question.
Well, and that's why they question it.
Yeah.
It's because you're hiding it.
Yeah.
Your kid hides something. What do? You question what they're hiding.
And so this same guy, I've been watching his channel for years. Back like 10 years ago, it was a real small channel, and he's still making videos. He actually just 3 months ago, I was telling Outlaw that he lives in Vegas, but he went to the county courthouse for the county that Area 51's in.
Yeah.
And he actually went to a land auction, and he bought 2 acres at auction for $2,000.
Oh, wow.
Like 5 miles from, what's the...
Alamo?
No.
Or not Alamo, Adam?
No, the town that everybody goes to.
Roswell?
No, that's
No.
New Mexico.
Oh, sorry.
You talking about the little alien town?
No, the Area 51 town. It's it's like the big, I forget, it starts with an R.
I don't know.
I'm looking.
This is why I'm never on Jeopardy.
I want to, no, it's not Rosemary.
Rose Hill?
No. It's outside of that town, which is the main gate into... Rachel. It's at the Rachel gate is where he bought his land.
Okay.
And so he said he's gonna bring some Connexes to store equipment in and bring it. I guess he has like a big bus that he converted to like an RV.
You know what's going to happen, right?
The government's going to...
He's going to put Connexes out there and put equipment in it. It's going to disappear.
Well, so oddly, when he went out to this property, like there's random people that have the same kind of setups.
Oh, okay.
So it's like literally like his chunk of land is in the middle of like the desert. And then you pan around and like over there's a piece of property and there's like an RV and a Connex. And then over here there's like an RV, a carport, and a Connex. Or it's like random little
Right.
people probably doing the allure of Area 51 type of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I looked up when you were sitting there, when you first started telling me about it, I looked it up to see if there was any land available around Area 51 for sale. There's actually a ranch that is for sale that if you have I think it was 1.2 or 1.28 million dollars, you could own said ranch. Now, how many, when you said that they bought, what was it again? Tikaboo? Tikaboo. Peak. How many acres did you say they had at that point?
It was 22,900 something acres.
Okay. So just a little fun fact. In 1955, when the original Area 51 was set up or whatever, they acquired 38,400 acres roughly 60 square miles when it was originally set up. Where'd it go? In 2015, the government used eminent domain to acquire the last significant privately owned parcel bordering Groom Lake, which was the 400-acre Groom mine property owned by the Shahan family. Shahan, that sounds like an Irish or Scottish name. I can't believe they got that out of them.
They probably didn't have
But
a
they bought it
choice.
from them, citing, or they did the eminent domain thing, citing national security was the reason they were taking it. So with that 30,400 acres, the surrounding military reservation, according to them, that protects it today spans more than 2.9 million acres. That's how much land they've acquired over the decades,
That's crazy.
which is over 4,500 square miles
It's a lot of land.
to date.
And
they're
what did
still
they
acquiring.
and what did they start with?
They started back in 1955 with 38,400 acres.
38,000.
60 square miles, give or take.
38,000 to what? 2.9
2.9 million acres.
million acres.
Well, I know, like I said in that one episode, I know that I personally counted like 70 something individual runways inside the base perimeter.
And
Yeah.
the crazy thing is they're probably not adding in the buffer zones in that acreage either.
I think it's more they're acquiring the land to try to push people as far out as possible to get them to where they can't see anything that's going on.
Because the only way in, they bring people in is flying, right?
No,
Yeah. Oh no,
No.
they actually.
I was
so
looking
watch-
at pictures on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
watching this guy.
Uh-huh.
They actually almost all of the base entrances every day bus people. The buses come in the morning,
Oh, okay.
drop them off, and buses come in the evening and pick them up.
So
as
they're
well
coming
as
fr-
as
I
well
guess
as the
they're-
Janet flights out of Vegas that
Right.
fly employees in
Plus, if you go on
and
Google,
civilians.
if you go on Google Earth and look, now I'm sure a lot of those vehicles that are there, a lot of them are white, so I'm assuming they stay there,
Right.
like company vehicles or whatever,
Yeah.
service vehicles. But there are other cars and trucks and SUVs there, so I'd say maybe there are some local people that work there, maybe that I guess could drive there or whatever. But now in 1955,
It looks like a pretty long trek. Like from,
to get from
To get-
anywhere to there,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
you better have a damn full tank of gas, and maybe a couple gas cans in the back.
because it looks, I mean, like where Rachel is, like, because I'm looking at Google Maps, like off the main road, like to the gate, I'm assuming, and then the road just to the actual Area 51.
Yeah, and so
It looks quite a bit
and actually there's
like a long
there's
drive.
a lot there's a lot of roads that aren't even marked on Google Maps. So
Right.
like when he was going to his property,
Yeah,
he had to go down roads that weren't even on Google Map
right.
to get to his property. But yeah, he's
Okay, I see where you're talking about now. Rachel's there on top.
yeah. Rachel's like that's the big main entrance that
Yeah.
Right.
people when tourists go, that's typically
But that's
Where
the
they-
crazy how they got it
entrance
broke
that they
down.
go to.
This, I wish I'd have found this picture earlier. We could have it set up there for everybody else to see. But the baseland, the freaking whatever the NTTR land is. Then you've got the Nellis Air Force Base. I mean, That's half the damn desert.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does his videos, and he says that they have sensors like on the roads, like miles away from the base entrances, that notify the base employees at the gates that somebody's driving that direction towards the gate. And then, of course, they have cameras up that follow everybody. And then once you get close to the base, then you start seeing the camo dudes.
Right.
And they have a whole network of their own roads to get them up to high vantage points and stuff to be able to see people and watch what they're doing. And like, they have like intimidation tactics that they pull. And he said he's just used to it, so he ignores them. But like, he was going to go up a mountain to look into one of the base entrances, and it was public land, wasn't owned by them, and it was nowhere near the border. It was off of what they maintain. And he said as the cameras watched him park down the road and was following them, and as they were walking, a camo dude pulled up on the other side of the gate, and he starts honking his horns and flashing his brights at them because he didn't want them to go up that hill to be able to look into the base. But he just kept on walking up, and then after about 3 or 4 minutes, they stopped honking at him. And when they got up to the top, he zoomed in with his big zoom lens to the truck.
Right.
And you could see the dude in the truck with binoculars staring at him.
It's kind of like having two snipers
And
optics on
and then
each
they did a relief. That camo dude got off of duty, and his relief came. And then when they were leaving down the mountain, that truck did the same thing to them as they were walking down the mountain and started honking at them and flashing their brights and stuff. But like, he's got video footage of, like, he'll be out there camping by the border, by the gates and stuff in public land, and he'll have his thermal imaging on,
Right.
and the camo dudes are driving 40, 50 miles an hour down the dirt roads in the pitch black with no lights on,
Yeah.
because they're driving with night vision or thermals or whatever.
Right.
And you can see the vehicle, but there's no lights on. And they'll pull up and they'll stop somewhere where they could see him, and they'll just sit there for an hour watching him before they leave.
That's crazy.
So there's a restaurant apparently there called Bistro 6900. And one of the reviews, I didn't know this. It says, so I know you mentioned like public people, so they do like public tours. And it says it's actually not that hard to visit this place. Just apply for a tour on the NNSS website. And it may take a while to be selected after passing a background check, but once you do, you're good to go. I waited for, I think, around 7 months.
A tour for what?
Somewhere around area. It's the Nevada National Security Site.
I doubt very seriously they take you into.
Well,
No,
I know. He says lots of interesting places on the tour, especially if you're really into history off the topic in places like these.
I don't
Pretty
know. I like
interesting.
my history and stuff, but if I'm there to see Area 51, I want to see Area 51. Take me to Area 51.
I don't know what all is included, but it'd be kind of interesting just to kind of see.
That would be like going to freaking Roswell, getting a tour of everything around Roswell, and
Yeah.
not seeing the crash site.
So the video, what I was telling you about before the show, the last video he did where he hiked to this mountaintop, the 7-mile hike. So that hike took him to, I forget the town's name, but at the top of this mountain, you could see this town, and essentially it was the town that fed into Area 51. And he said actually that town is closed to civilians, like you can't get to it. And that is actually, there's a post office there, and that's the P.O. Box post office for Area 51. And so if you send something to Area 51, you send it to that post office box.
Oh, that's funny.
But I guess we
move
can
on to the next.
we can
picture.
pop up the next one. So this one kind of goes in. It's kind of been going around on the internet a little bit, but the mysterious aircraft that's been flying around Area 51. A lot of speculation is it's potentially the new F-47 test plane or whatever. I don't think it's that because that was just talked about like recently. I don't think they would have been able to have produced an aircraft that fast unless if they've been working on that plane that long. Can you scroll up on the screen a little bit over here? But yeah, there's been several reports of these experimental aircrafts flying around that people are speculating are the next generation fighter planes.
That almost looks like a paper airplane we used to make back in school.
It kind of looks like a damn rocket with wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So that could be maybe.
I mean,
Does the land grab kind of go hand in hand with potentially testing the next generation fighter plane?
Oh, I guarantee you,
Who knows?
they're probably building all kinds of shit in there
Yeah, and
for years.
like I was telling Outlaw, like at that same peak that he was looking at that town, it's the only peak. So it's a 7-mile hike to get to this peak. There's no other way to get to it, and you have to literally walk the border
right.
of Area 51. So like if you go a little bit off, you're getting trespassed.
Right.
So you have to like pay attention to where you're walking, and it's very, very rocky. There's no way to take anything except for foot
Right.
to this mountain. But when he was at the top of this mountain, you could see just barely in. You could see Groom Lake, and then you could see a very small portion. And he said that is Area 6, which is Lockheed Martin's test facility. But there is zero public access anywhere that you can view and see a clear shot of the runway. It's probably the most secured, most non-visible
Right.
facility within the base, which would make sense. I mean, Lockheed Martin is like the number one,
Right.
Plane
like when it
builder.
comes to creating our next gen fighters.
I was
and
going to say
planes.
they've had the military contracts forever.
Yeah. Them and Skunk Works, I think it was. So yeah, I find that one interesting.
And I think with the Tikaboo Peak being bought or taken, I think that pretty much takes care of all the peaks that you could even get close to be able to take pictures or see like you used to be able to back in the day.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're doing their best to basically push the public out to where
We know nothing.
they can't. You really don't have. We don't have the technology. We might have the technology to view into it, but we don't have the technology to get clear photos or videos because we don't make big enough zoom lenses for
Right.
cameras that would clearly get that image. Or not only that, you're talking about 40 or 50 miles of zooming, and you're not going to get very clear images between mirages and all that stuff.
Right.
What's our third one we got to talk about? I don't remember what that one was. Yeah.
Earthquakes?
Oh yeah, that one. I found that one. That was pretty interesting. I actually found this one, I think, on military.com. So apparently here recently, it sparked up a whole new debate on what's going on, because there has been a slew of 4+ magnitude earthquakes around Area 51.
Actually, it's been more than a dozen.
More than a dozen 4.4 magnitude earthquakes all around the Area 51 area, which has now started up a whole new
What are they doing underground?
Yeah, whole new set of conspiracy theories are starting to fire up. You know, what are they
Apparently, and that all happened late April. With the strongest one as a 4.4.
Oh, this last land grabbing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know when that took place?
doing? April.
April.
Really?
Wait.
Makes you think.
April 5th to be exact
Oh.
is when they took Tikaboo.
Yeah, it says, near the base in late April. Interesting.
So,
after they
not
did
even
the
a
land,
month after they took the land.
Right.
Well,
Things
we're-
that make you say,
Are we starting the next conspiracy?
I promise you, if anybody's watching, if any of those, I can't tell how many, 4 people are
Yeah.
watching, happen to be anybody from over there, we're now on yet another list. They're sitting there going, son of a bitch. Get these 2. Tell you what,
At this point,
I get stopped by men in black down the road. I'm going to lay on the horn, so if you hear a horn going off, you know it's me. Men
Hey.
in black are coming, so.
random off topic, but you just said it and made me think of it. I just saw a headline, an article this week. Do you know who was originally the actor that was going to be slated in Men in Black to play Will Smith's role? But they couldn't get him. He didn't want to do it.
Let's see, it was basically a comedy role. I have no idea.
We were on a break.
Ross?
Yep, David Schumer.
Really?
That's who they originally wanted to
Nah.
play Will Smith's part in.
See, I couldn't see that. He
And
couldn't either.
just
Men in
takes
Black.
that role.
Because you got to remember, Will Smith, he does that big ass run in the beginning.
Right.
David Schwimmer never been able to do that.
No, Will Smith made that character. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it
Yeah.
like came like I couldn't.
And I don't care
imagine-
for Will Smith anymore, but
Yeah, but he was. I mean, he was good in that movie.
he was. He
Yeah.
was good in a lot of things until he
yeah.
showed his ass, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Here
just lost all
recently.
respect for him.
Yeah.
And his kids, he's let his kids go. "Boo, boo, boo, boo."
You said Men in Black, and that
I didn't.
that popped in my head.
I didn't know that, and I mean I've seen him in a couple other things that he did fairly well. He played a
Band of Brothers.
plastic. He well yeah he played in that. He was pretty decent in that. You salute the rank, not the man. Yeah, he played a butthole in that one, but he played a plastic surgeon. I want to say he played the guy that.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
It's just yours.
I know it's just mine.
Mine was doing it just a second ago. What's the?
Hold on. Ashlyn's texting me. We're trying to
That's
trying to
crazy.
determine if she's in labor or not.
She's not in labor. Ashlyn, go lay down. July 17th.
What's the?
The 4th.
What's the X-Files theme song?
If I could whistle. Yeah, just anybody wondering, my light has now started to flash.
All right, number 4 is this. Oh, okay. Oh, it hasn't popped up yet, y'all.
I think now we're into.
It's the aerial footage.
Now we're into Outlaws.
Oh, these are the
Screen-
ones I grabbed off
Screenshots.
grabbed off courtesy Google. Is there any way
So this one,
you can go to the next one?
yeah, go to
Because
the.
I didn't tell them to put them in any order.
Oh, okay.
So toggle.
Just turn on the bottom one and leave that one on.
Which
The number.
It'll be just like that one, but without the black
It's
circles.
the one directly under it. Whatever number that. If that's 5,
yeah.
go to
No, that
6.
was 4.
Okay, go to number 5. Just turn on number 5. It'll put
Okay.
it right on top of that.
Okay.
So
So what this is, I went on That is so distracting. I went on a website. This is actually a picture. Like I said, I went on. I don't remember what it was. Courtesy to them, though, for the photos. This is the older an older picture of Groom Lake, Area 51. And as you'll see in the next photo, on the runways and off to the right, where it looks like a big bomb went off and it's real bright, it's not. So if you go back to the next picture, which we had up just before this one,
Yeah, so just turn 5 off.
Yeah,
I think the producer knows how to do her job.
I got it.
As soon as it pops up there,
It's popping up now.
I'm gonna say if they're able to see it, you'll be able to see the little black circles that go around that bright area and then down one of them.
Yeah,
one
down
of the runways.
they come down the runway,
And it's
and then there's like a cluster of them
Yeah.
right up there in the.
you see the ones up in the right hand corner there, and then you see the black circles that go down the side of the one runway. Those are new plane enclosures.
Oh,
So that's where they store some planes.
That's interesting shapes.
why is it
for-
round?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Hangars aren't usually round.
No, hangars are not.
What are round that are supposedly at Area 51?
Maybe that's going to be our new jets. Maybe they're going to be shaped like spaceships.
But spaceships come in all different shapes, sizes,
But-
colors.
But your traditional ones that people think
Were
of
round.
were round.
Flying saucers.
Maybe that's going to be the new jet. Flying saucer jets. With new technology that powers them.
Well, and I mean, you got to think, if you listen to Bob Lazar, they were reverse engineering that stuff since
Right.
Roswell.
Yeah.
And on a side
So-
note, like I was telling Outlaw,
You wasn't telling me nothing.
funny enough, they start declassifying all these supposed files from Area 51.
Oh, yeah, you can find
And now all of a sudden, the
You can
Bob Lazar documentary that was Lazar.
pronounce it right. Give the man his
Bob
credit.
Lazar, his documentary that was heavily,
The one that we
forever you
watched?
couldn't find.
that was
watch.
heavily suppressed to where you
Yeah.
couldn't find it very many places. It's now free to watch on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, because we had to pay for it when we watched it.
And
No,
people,
when we watched it was free because it was on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix pulled it down.
Yeah, 'cause
then
remember, y'all had me looking for it on Prime and stuff, and I could go to the picture on Prime, but when I clicked on it to watch it, it wasn't popping up a way to watch it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember
And
that.
It was like inaccessible.
yeah,
Unaccessible. No. Anyway, I couldn't watch it.
maybe
Is
turn
this
it,
is this the sign I was
maybe
looking
turn-
for earlier?
maybe turn the knob,
I ain't touching it.
turn the.
That's how
power
you
up.
get shit following you home. Anywho, on Bob Lazar, as I was telling you after you told me, he's actually coming out with another documentary this year.
Oh, he is.
Were you not paying attention?
I was really dived into trying to get the show ready.
Oh, I'm all alone in this world. Yes, he's coming out with a new documentary.
I guess it makes sense because I found, 5 hours of podcasts that he's been on.
Oh, yeah. You told me he was on Joe Rogan.
He did a 3-hour podcast on Joe Rogan and a 2-hour podcast.
Guess
on
what
another-
Dale's listening to this coming week while he's working?
Yeah.
He's listening to the guy he doesn't usually listen to
Yeah.
because he's a liberal.
Now we got 2 other screenshots.
All right. Oh, this is the planes aerial shot.
Oh, yeah, these I just pulled off. You got a helichopper in one of the pictures.
Because they're for a good while.
Everything was blurred or blacked out.
If you went over Area 51, it was blurred.
And
Like,
some
you
still
couldn't-
is.
you-
Some of the buildings are.
blurred or blacked out completely. You couldn't view it.
Some
and then in
still
like
is.
the last 10 years,
Did I really just say that?
Yep.
Some still is. Jeez.
but like within the last 10 years, they've started allowing.
Okay, you're a plane guy. What kind of planes are those?
Well, they're really small from here, but it looks like maybe F-16s.
Yeah.
So
that's
yeah,
what it
you
looks
got
like.
on Google Earth, you got those planes that were sitting there. The next one you'll see, it'll have.
But they're not going to hide F-16s. I mean, there's nothing.
No, I'm just saying. Years ago, you couldn't see crap from Area 51, but now you can see the planes, the cars, the
Yeah.
buses, the.
Now, interesting enough, that guy
You can go ahead and pull up the next one, Kim.
the guy that I've been watching, because he goes so often, like he's been able to figure out learn that they have special Black Hawks and stuff for patrolling.
Uh huh.
And I want to say he said something about they're called like the Ghost Wing or something like that is their call sign for the flight unit of the helicopters, Ghost pilots or Ghost Wing. But he's been followed by those. Like they've circled his car. Like he'll be up on the mountains, like looking down towards his vehicle, and the helicopter will be circling his car and then fly off. He's been followed by Reaper drones, and like had them circling overhead. It's crazy the amount of manpower that they put into monitoring the traffic and the people
Yeah.
who are around the outside of the base.
Yeah,
Right.
and there's your helichopper.
Hepacopper.
I think there was one more, wasn't there? Or did I not?
No,
send
that was
one?
it.
Oh, so I didn't send the other one that had
I mean, whatever's going on
three
there.
of the planes that you said looked like the Janet or
Yeah,
Jackie.
the Janets.
The
Like,
Jack-
he's gotten videos of the Janets taxiing
Mm-hmm.
inside the base. I mean, whatever's going on there is not like standard military base stuff.
No.
Oh,
I mean, because
got
we've
rid- I got
been
rid of
on
these.
several military bases,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like that. I mean, I know that there's going to be some that are going to be like pretty highly guarded, but
I think just
the
because,
amount of precautions that they take with, like, if there's a tourist, for instance, like he was at his property when he was checking it out, and he saw two camo dudes hauling ass down the road. And so he got in his car, he booked it over, and he was following them to the Rachel Gate. And he started getting close to it, and he could see a tourist was parked outside the gate looking at it. And he said, yeah, the camo dudes, they will stop quarter mile, half a mile away and pull over onto their little side dirt roads.
yeah,
And they will sit there until a tourist leaves before they go to the gate to open it. They will not even attempt to go to the gate and
when
open the
someone's
gate
close.
if somebody is close to that gate.
Yeah, because they don't want to take any chances of people being able to get
And
in.
like he'll be driving around, and he'll be on public lands, public road, like public dirt roads to like places that you can get to, and he'll roll up like on a camo dude, and they, as soon as they see him, they like book it out of there. They never will make contact. The most they do is honk their horns and flash their lights, unless if you make it past, if you're one of those stupid people
There's Dale.
that make it through the gate and then get trespassed by the cops.
I just inhaled that. I don't know. I'm sitting here and I just start slowly inhaling. That was stupid.
I mean, just
This is taking me over.
I think just because of the location of it, I think that gives it the military needs.
And so, and like my question is, at this point, like, have they just taken this kind of to like the level that it's not what it used to be anymore there?
If you got questions, ask questions. Well,
If it's not what it
or
used to be
comments or
anymore,
concerns.
but that allure of the public of wanting to know,
yeah,
are they just putting on a facade, and this is all for show? Like all the camo dudes trying to show their presence and scare people off, is it all just a ploy to make people think that, oh, they're still.
No, there's shit happening there.
Oh no, because
There-
I think if it was like it would have been like any other base by now. You know what I mean? Because if they can,
I mean, they got an Air Force base that's close.
right,
And I'm sure that they're probably on a need-to-know basis.
right,
Like our president. Mm-hmm. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many things I've seen to where, the presidents are on a need-to-know basis.
correct.
And I watched a documentary when we talked about, or touched on it briefly a few weeks ago, that basically this, I don't remember if it was congressman or whatever, asked a question about UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to call it. And whoever it was he was talking to basically looked at him and said, you're on a need-to-know basis and you don't need to know.
Right.
Same thing with our president. The man running the country, I don't care who it is, Democrat, Republican,
Right.
whatever. They don't know
Yeah.
because it's on a need-to-know basis. And whoever it is running this whole thing, the DOJ or whatever, are basically, don't tell anybody. I don't give a damn what seat they sit in.
Yeah.
Because there's I can't remember what the guy called it. It's like a panel
Well, I
or
think
whatever, like 25 people that make the decisions on who get to hear what, who get to see what,
I could see to an extent of
and
why
when they get to see it and hear it.
why necessarily the presidents could be like that, because the last two that we've had can be blabbermouths.
I mean, the thing is, I wish this is something that Snowden would have worked on. So we maybe would have gotten a little more information as far as, because he let us know that our own government was spying on us.
Well, yeah.
If he'd have worked on this project, we maybe would have known a lot more. But back to Bob Lazar real quick. He's got one called Bob Lazar Area 51 and Flying Saucers, which I think may be the one that you guys tried to get me to
That's
watch.
the one. Which, if you're into Area 51 conspiracies and stuff like that, it's a good one to watch.
Yeah. So you can find that one. You can watch that one.
Take the information however you want to take it.
So he's got his new one. It's called The Bob Lazar Story. It actually was released April this year, 2026.
April.
Along with all those.
Another April event.
Oh, that didn't even click. Damn. So what road are we going down? Is this one paved or is it still dirt?
Dirt.
I don't know.
So
This
we
is a
got
lot of-
April 5th, the Peekaboo was taken.
Yep.
End of April,
Earthquakes.
earthquakes. And you said it was all around Area 51?
Yeah.
And now you got Bob Lazar's documentary released in April of this year.
This is too many things to be a coincidence.
All of it that happened in the same month, same year. For those watching, those curious, not only am I going to listen to Joe Rogan's interview with him, I'm going to listen closely to see what he says. I'm going to dig into this one a little more. Because that's just too coincidental to have all three of those things. And
Yeah.
things we may not even have looked at. That could have happened April, May,
Yeah. That's a lot of.
this month.
That's just three random things that we just pulled and we weren't even looking at dates.
Yeah.
Outside of the
Until
the
we
land
actually
grab.
started.
The land grab
Because-
was the only thing that we looked at a date on.
Yeah, because you had said something about Peekaboo being taken. And then I ran across, or you said he had done the Joe Rogan show.
And
Then
another one.
I came across the other documentary, not realizing, and you said something
Yeah.
about the earthquakes, not realizing it was all April.
Yeah.
When did he do the Joe Rogan show?
I think it was 3 months ago.
Are
So
you
about
sure?
April.
Well, let me see.
If it's April,
Well, if his documentary came out in April, then it probably was in April because he was probably promoting it.
probably.
Because that's typically how it works.
I know the 2-hour one was like 2 months ago.
The which one?
The
The 3
2-hour
hour?
podcast show.
The one with Joe Rogan?
No,
No.
it was he did another
He
one.
did another one.
And apparently he spilled more beans on that one than he's talked about before.
So you got 5 hours of podcast to listen to
And I did
or watch.
pre-show. I was kind of just scrolling through I didn't watch the video. I was reading the captions, scrolling through the video, and they were 6 months ago, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's a dude on YouTube who's a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
who's a body language expert.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's his
Yeah.
profession.
Mm-hmm.
And he was reviewing Bob Lazar's, whatever.
Yeah.
Lazar.
He was reviewing his videos
Yes.
about him telling his stories.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it came to the very end of it, and he was like, my professional opinion
Mm-hmm.
on his body language
Mm-hmm.
of how he's reacting to these questions and how he's telling it
Right.
is he's not lying.
Right. Right. He's telling the truth.
So there's that too. Like he said, and if he is, I've only ever reviewed one other person
Mm-hmm.
whose body language outsmarted me, and it was John Wayne Gacy. And he said, I just don't see that he's this level of a liar. And
Right. It was April, wasn't it?
April 3rd.
so right before
Sorry it took me so long. I kept misspelling things.
right before
Right before the land,
land
grab.
grab.
Interesting.
Did it say when those earthquakes happened?
It said in April, late April.
Late April.
Late April.
And they all happened close in the time, not in one day, but
Right.
all in the later April months. Later
April months?
Yes.
Or April days.
Yeah,
weeks.
April days. Yes. And the later days in April.
Homework. I'm going to do some digging. That's interesting.
We opened up a rabbit hole
We did.
that I haven't seen anybody talk about yet.
Nope.
Too much stuff happening in April.
I may have to email old Rogan. Think I'm playing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now it just makes you wonder if we go back and look
Look at other things.
other events or stuff that's happened.
Cue the board on the wall with the strings attached.
Right. We turn into
Yeah.
all those like serial killer boards where you're trying to tie all the
Yeah, the crime boards.
Yeah.
We just take all this down for a couple
Right.
episodes and have our red yarn running across thumbtack to thumbtack.
And the next 3 episodes, Dale's going to be that guy with a cigarette in his hand and looking crazy. Have you seen that meme?
Yeah, it's definitely this definitely took a whole nother turn
It
than what I
did.
was expecting it
I
to
mean,
take.
Yeah, because when you had brought it up, I was like, when you were just kind of coming up with the headlines and stuff, I was like, well, you know, if we say that, then we got to make sure we say that, you know, these are our opinions. And everything that comes out of every show we do, it's our opinion. It's not the reflection of anybody we stream across YouTube, Rumble, Twitch. This is all us. But these are my opinions. I think there's something fishy going on somewhere. For all that to happen in the same month,
Yeah, I went from
interviews and all that.
I went from this just being like let's talk about some random things that are happening to now we added validity to something that I wasn't expecting.
We definitely dug a hole that we got to dig deeper. I mean, yeah, Bob Lazar documentary released in April. He did his Joe Rogan interview beginning of April. Earthquakes happened around Area 51 in end of April.
Land grab
Land grab
in April.
in April. Or 2 days after Bob Lazar came out talking about his thing on Joe Rogan. I really now want to see what he said on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And the other one.
When did he do the other podcast? I'm assuming
It was like
April
2
too.
months. It was like
2019, I think is what I read.
no, the 2-hour one was like 2 months ago.
Oh, no, he did one. His other Joe Rogan one he did in 2019.
Yeah, but he
It'd be
did Joe
interesting
Rogan.
to compare the two.
He did Joe Rogan for 3 hours, and then he did another one that was 2 hours like 2 months ago. Or
You
it
don't-
was released 2 months
You
ago.
don't remember who that one was?
No, it was. Let me pull
I mean,
it
yeah,
up.
any of us can Google it and figure it out, but
Let's see. It was.
what's the last comment say?
Oh, a little bougie. Talking about your light. She
Yes,
said,
that-
"Cue
This
ghost lady."
It was on Area 52. That's the name of the channel, and it was 2 months ago. Bob Lazar tells me everything in new interview.
Oh, you definitely can see it on the video. Mm-hmm. It's strobing to beat the band.
Yeah, so we started with an idea, and it completely morphed by complete accident. Happen chance, I guess, is what you would say.
Yeah,
Not paying attention to stuff until we started
Yeah, kind of
talking
a-
about it.
kind of a last minute. Yeah, we can talk about this. I know we touched on it a few weeks ago, but we can go a little deeper into it or whatever. Throw some pictures up of
Now, mind you,
what it used to look like at Area 51, what it kind of looks like now, and the new round plane protector covers, whatever they are, hangers.
Yeah,
Those are weird.
that is weird. Unless
And black.
yeah,
Why black? They
So,
stand out like a sore thumb.
those don't make sense to me, because
So
if
is there,
you're
like-
if you're building hangars, I would think you'd want to build a hangar to hold more than one aircraft.
I would say you're only getting one.
And you know what I saw on Google Earth? When I told you about the 3 Janet planes? They were sitting this way, facing the runway. And if you went like the next little staging area next to them, there was like a little Cessna sitting there. Why would they have a Cessna there? Or a small 2-propeller plane, whatever, or small jet.
So the ones. So I brought back up So the ones that are over the light sand area. Are those ones too?
So you can actually
Like
up
those
there
up
on the
there?
right corner?
Yeah.
you can
Yes,
actually
those are the
if
same
you,
thing.
If you click on that source,
Yeah.
it'll highlight it, and then
Yeah.
you can go up to the box and drag it and make it larger. I just shrunk it down so that way it wasn't covering up like a major portion of the screen.
Okay.
So those 4 up there are large.
Those are massive.
The ones that are lining the runway are
Mhm.
very small. So
Those are like singles.
I
Those
guess
are
theoretically,
multiple.
those big 4 cluster is going to be definitely more than one aircraft. But
Yeah.
why you would make them circles, I don't know. That's not like a way you'd want to store.
Yeah,
Is this
when I-
real?
Huh?
Is it real? Is it like actual imagery?
Yes, this is.
Want to make sure.
These are actually from a commercial satellite.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And this is imagery from Groom Lake, right? The main center of the base.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like out. It's not like off other little facilities inside of the base.
That's the
This is at the main.
Mm-hmm.
The main facilities. You should have left it big.
Oh.
So
Well,
could,
I exited out of it. I
but-
can pull it back up. if
But
I
yeah,
need
it's definitely interesting. I don't know. Maybe they declassified the imagery of Area 51 because there's no reason to block off that imagery from Americans because every other country in the world has their own imagery satellites up, and you know damn well that they're taking pictures of our stuff anyways. So why block it from
Yeah.
Google if
Right.
this country and that country and that country have their own
Yeah.
satellites up and have pictures of it, you know?
Yeah.
Because we are not the only country that's taking imagery
Right.
of other countries' military installations.
I didn't think that was allowed. I could be wrong.
Oh, it is. That's why the U-2 spy plane got its start.
Right.
Because we didn't have satellites that could get clear enough pictures, so they developed the spy plane to fly at altitudes that it couldn't get shot down to fly over Russia's bases and take pictures of their stuff.
Right.
I can't find it now. Anyway, yeah, those were a commercial satellite, and there are several of them up there doing the same thing, taking pictures of different things, including Area 51.
Right.
So I just thought it was weird because I was sitting there scrolling through their pictures. It showed the old, or one of the older pictures
Yeah.
of just the runways, what buildings were there, whatever. Then I scrolled to the next one. It had the black circles. I was like, what the hell is that? And I started reading it. It said that they were basically plane concealers, are what they are, because they're concealing whatever planes or aircraft
Whatever.
they're putting in it.
Right. Have you looked on Google Earth? Because Google Earth will give you different imagery than like Google Maps.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
where I
okay.
got, maybe where I actually got those pictures. I don't remember.
Yeah, because Google, if you're on Google Earth, you can actually go through timeline,
Right. That may be where he got
and you
it
can
then.
break it down
Yeah.
by year if they every year if they take pictures or
Yeah.
whatever, and you can go back and see when the change happened. And what makes all this random weird stuff even more strange
It didn't save it. Okay.
is pre-show we were potentially going to talk about paranormal experiences.
That will be a different show.
Yes, because we've actually got a special guest coming for that one.
Yes. And actually, we could actually probably fill like 2 to 3 shows with that stuff.
Yeah, but we'll have to do that one as one.
Yeah, I know.
That might be one of those that we go an extended show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of extended
because
right
he's
now,
got
so.
he's got a lot of
That could be like, that's probably going to have to be like OG time frame one.
yeah Joe Roganish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean he's
got a lot of
all
stories.
Yeah.
kinds of stories. He's got.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably keep in touch with him and see if he can get like some minis or whatever that we could throw up, just to kind of show.
Well, I've got a good one on my phone.
Yeah, we ain't got it uploaded right now though.
Well, it turned out to be fake. When we were doing our little
At Grammy's house.
at the house.
Oh,
and
you talking about
when you
when I threw the cat ball at him?
Yeah.
ball at him and he was looking down the dark
In my
stairs.
defense, I thought he could see me.
We couldn't see squat. It was a pitch black hallway.
Well, I found that
And he's
out after
looking-
he flew back up the stairs.
He was looking down. He was looking at a like 2x2
I
night
did-
vision screen.
I did not realize that.
And
Like I said,
down
I
a
thought
dark
he
hall,
could see
down
me.
a dark stairway, and all of a sudden, a damn
Object.
an LED light cat ball comes flying up at him.
Little preview.
I apologized.
God, that was great.
It was. No, I didn't laugh until it was all finished,
Mm-hmm.
and I hear him say, "What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? It came flying back at me." And I'm sitting there going,
Yeah, because he had knocked the ball. He had
"Down the
accidentally
stairs."
tapped the ball and it went down the stairs. And so he's looking down the stairs at the ball. And all of a sudden, whoop, it goes flying back up at him.
It was an awesome experience to be that person. To literally, I mean, he had to have went home and changed his underwear. Had to. Because like I said, he flew backwards up the.
I was right
it was
next
like
to
watching
him.
a movie.
I guess you'll have to ask him when he comes on.
Oh, if he had to go home and
Yeah.
change his underwear? Had to. I mean, that was just. And like I said, I watched him go all the way back up the steps and fall through the hallway. In my mind, I'm sitting there going, what the hell's wrong with him? And then when I hear him start talking and stuff, I started laughing. I was like, yeah, it was me. He's like, what was it? What was it? I'm down here. I still don't think he believed it.
Look, that was.
That was awesome. Is what it was.
We were like a good hour and a half into that night, and we were getting all kinds of random activities, and then that happened, and it was just like the icing on the cake, because at that point we thought, all right, we've now gone from
opened a portal.
we've now gone from getting little responses to now we have objects being thrown at us up the stairs.
Yeah,
Because in our
where was the
mind-
purpose of saying we have flying objects?
Because in our mind, you were sitting in the living room. You weren't at the end of the stairs.
I was until that, just before that point.
Yeah. So hopefully about 2 weeks, we'll be working that one out. We may try to get some time and go visit a local spot around here to get some interesting stuff compiled.
We're gonna get pictures.
I don't know. It depends upon if he wants to go and pull out some stuff.
Oh, I'm not going at night. Y'all can kiss my ass on that one.
That's when all the good stuff happens.
My ass. That's when bodies show up.
We'll just put you in the car and tell you we're going to Walmart.
Bitch, I'm 58 years old. You ain't putting me anywhere. Put you in a car, say
Okay,
we're going
well,
to Walmart.
we'll get in the car. We'll tell you we're going to Walmart, and I'll give you directions.
Yeah, okay. I know where every Walmart is around here. Anyway, what are we looking at is time.
It's time.
It's time.
Yeah. We're over.
Wrap
so.
her up.
All right. Well, I still got a little bit to enjoy while we go work on the old Dodge.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that. Ugh. I'm not taking a nap anytime soon.
Well, you can take a nap. I'm going to be doing the work.
I forgot all about that.
So how did you like your mysterious cigar that you didn't know you had?
It was pretty good. I mean, it tastes like a cigar. Nothing special. No sweets. No. I didn't even taste pepper on this one, so it tasted like a regular old cigar.
This one's had like a sweet, not like a sugary sweet, but it's had a sweet note to it, especially into the second third.
Right.
But it's been a pretty good one. Definitely enjoyed it. But when it comes to Dunbarton, all their stuff is high quality. Everything is picked with. It's all Steve Zaka.
Yeah, I mean, if
He picks the
Spit it out there, boy.
The blends.
Oh, he's the one that picks them out.
Yeah,
Makes
he creates all the blends, and so he knows what he's doing when it comes to cigars. If you want a good smoke, pick you up a Dunbarton. Anything Dunbarton's gonna be good.
This one was it was decent. I'd smoke it again. I'm not hating on it.
Ain't no Cuban seed.
Definitely not a Cuban seed. But yeah, but that being said, that's Kyle, aka Yo.
Yeah.
That's K Mama. I'm Outlaw. We'll see you next time.
We'll catch you on the next episode. You get the back of my fingers.
Back of the fingers so he don't get his fingerprints.
Yeah.